Hi, I'm Brock Yates Jr. This is the Tire Rack One Lap of America, an event that takes people around the country to, this year, 8 racetracks in a week. We started at Tire Rack in South Bend, went to Grissom Air Force Base for a giant autocross, went to Summit Point, West Virginia for the raceway there, to Carolina Motorsports Park, here at Daytona right now in the high banks on the 24-hour course. We'll be at Gainesville Raceway this afternoon, Circuit Grand Bayou tomorrow, Barber Motorsports Park the day after, at Audubon Country Club on Friday, and back in the Tire Rack. So it's just a leisurely week.
We're feeling pretty good so far. Here we are at Daytona, which was the highlight of the trip, certainly for me to come run here. Did great at the autocross. Was second to Lee Keen by just a couple of tenths. Had a better wet skid pad than last year, but we knew that going in. Our tire choice is more of a dry tire. Did real well in the afternoon at Carolina Motorsports Park, 10th place there overall. But in the mornings we've been having a little trouble waking up after the long transits and stuff. So this morning was pretty good. We're a little outgunned on horsepower here at Daytona, but we're hoping as we move back to the west out to Circuit Grand Bayou, it's a little bit smaller track, we'll have a little better shot there. And Barber's the one track I've actually been to. That's our ace in the hole at this point. So we're comfortable where we are, sitting 11th overall. Hopefully we can move up, but more importantly, we just hope to finish this whole thing.
Basically, we cut down the amount that we had from last year to this year, and we each have our own designated stuff that we do, because the goal is to get out of here as fast as you can so that you get sleep. And so we have everything compartmentalized into different containers. Andy's got a checklist, and we found that when people talk to him is when we mess stuff up. But, like, I just took the microphone. It's the hardest thing with the transport is not having air conditioning while we're down south. That was really hot yesterday afternoon. We have a pillow. We were both able to sleep, which after he lowered the tire pressures last night, we found that that was a much more comfortable ride. We switch out the 2 seats because I refuse to drive with the Kirky, so we have 2 stock Honda seats that'll go in. Last year we did brake pads changing. He's not doing that this year, but he does soften the suspension, and he also puts the muffler back on so the exhaust isn't so loud. We have a generator. The hot ticket this year was with the tire warmers, and since there are no rules, we love no rules, he is able to heat the tires, which just makes the car safer for out on the track. That's it. What's left of 5 dozen or 6 dozen homemade chocolate chip cookies. This is what's making him go fast. We are still married after 32 years and smiling.
How long?
32.
41.
She has to do 1 lap and then see. Bye guys. Thank you for everything.
That's true.
Hugs. Bye.
We'll see y'all later.
So here we have our One Lap of America Autobarn Mazda Countryside Mazda Speed 5, which you can't actually buy, and I don't think there are any plans for you to be able to unless you contact Autobarn. They'll gladly make you one, but Mazda Speed 3 drivetrain in a Mazda 5, and it's a hoot. Unfortunately not running as well as we'd like right now, but this made over 300 at the wheels when it was tuned, so not your average minivan. Great week out here. It's an awesome event with the one lap. We're I don't know, 1,600 miles in, 1,700 miles in at this point. Unfortunately, our Mazda 2 with the Mazda Speed 3 engine's not with us, but basically this was built in the dealership by the dealership techs, Tim and Dan, and they've done a fantastic job of transplanting drivetrain, and this is something that, you know, people are probably going to start to undertake eventually with these cars. So great fun and great event, and people should really think about doing this. This is a great way to experience tracks around the country and burn up a week and not sleep and see your friends and drive places like Daytona International Speedway.